Eden Hazard is back. My name is Patrick, and you're all welcome to another edition of The Other Side of the Bridge. And today we'll be looking at various topics, one of them being the return of Eden Hazard. Hazard came back to Cobham to do some promotion for the new Chelsea jersey, which we're going to talk about. There's been a lot of controversy about the home kit. The fans are all up in arms concerning the kit. A lot of them hate it. But personally, I think the kit is fire. I think the kit is good. It looks beautiful on the players. But just like many other Chelsea kits, they get to warm up on you when we actually get to see the players use it on the pitch of play. A lot of our kits don't really look good in promotional videos or, on the body of a mannequin. But hey, when we actually see it on the body of the players during the matches, I think they actually look beautiful. A lot of fans are going to love these kits, trust me. And we could see from a promotional video that was released by Chelsea, showing some of the players from Gilchrist, Gilchrist was there, Caicedo, Sam Kerr, even Colwell, Colwell was in the video, and we have a picture here of Cole Palmer, Sam Kerr, Caicedo, Conor Gallagher, Alfie Gilchrist, all partaking in promotional shoots for the video. Even Rhys James, and I think this picture here from Cole Palmer actually does the kit justice. I mean, we can see how beautiful it is on the body of Cole Palmer. And I really kind of like it. We have this mix of orange band on the sleeve and the fire theme on the body, kind of the flame rather. And we have this theme, reigniting the flame, the blue flame, I think it's more or less like reigniting that passion, that zeal of Chelsea, the passion of the fans. We need to reignite that flame, that fire that Chelsea has always been known for. And hopefully, the season turns out great. In other news, Enzo Fernandez. I mean, what on earth were you thinking? Streaming a live video in the Argentina. I think we were taking a bus ride. I don't think it was a plane. I think it was a bus ride home, and they were having this song, you know how players get, especially after winning the trophy, they were all irate and happy and singing, but there was this controversial song that they were singing. It wasn't made up by the players, actually. It was a song made up by the fans that they sing, and they were, singing about the black players in French. The lyrics of the song they're singing says, listen, spread the word. They play in France, but they are all from Angola. They are going to run well. They like to sleep with trans people. Their mom is Nigerian. Their dad is Cameroonian, but on the passport, it says French. I mean, that says it all. Like I said, they were antagonizing the French players, the black French players, and we all know how, players that play in France are not naturally from France, or rather mostly from African countries or some other countries. But here they were attacking the black players, the players with African origin, and you can see talking about the passports and I don't know. I'm also from Nigeria, so it's not, I kind of take offense to it, but it's not something that the fans should be singing. But there's this thing with South America and their understanding of racism. For some reason, it doesn't really dawn on them that people take this kind of chants offensively. I remember the issue with Patrice Evra and Luis Suarez back when he was in Liverpool and Patrice Evra was in Manchester United. He said a particular word to him that he found offensive, and it was a big row back then. And we've also had, instances of South American players calling black players by, names that were offensive, but they didn't really look at it that way. They don't really understand the levity of what they're doing for whatever reason. But come on, this is 2024. And with social media, internet, like nobody can claim not to know that a lot of these things are actually offensive. I mean, you don't have any excuse. So for Enzo Fernandez, the way I look at it, looking at that video, you can see that he wasn't the only one actually singing that song, but he's been, I don't want to say victimized, because he's not been victimized. He was actually the one that streamed it live. It was a live stream, I think, on Instagram, and he streamed it live, showing the players having fun and singing that song. And a lot of the players, even Chelsea players, have come out to criticize. In fact, a lot of them unfollowed him, especially the French players, the likes of Fofana, Badiashile, Disasi. We have a lot of French contingents in our team. Even the likes of Broja unfollowed him. I really don't know what or why Broja chose to do that, but hey, it's offensive, and a lot of players took offense to that. But also, I think the entire squad of France I think the entire squad of Argentina that was on that bus, should also be held accountable. I mean, they were all in on it. It wasn't just Enzo Fernandez. And with the likes of Messi, who is team captain, being on that bus, one or two people, even the coach, should have called them to order, like, hey, this isn't right. But it went on for a few minutes, and Enzo Fernandez is the scapegoat right here or right now, but I think FIFA should do something about it, and the entire squad actually should be held accountable. They should be taken to reorientation. They should have some kind of reorientation concerning some of these things, and a lot of the fans also need to be reoriented about why and how some of this the music or the chants they sing during the matches are not good. I remember Tottenham having some issues about some chants they used to make during their matches, and it's something that happens a lot in football. And we can see Fofana, I think he was the first player, if I'm not mistaken, to say something about this on the social media. And it's very, very clear they are not happy, and they have a right not to be, because a player that naturalizes in another country has a right to play for them. I mean, it happens everywhere, in Italy, even in England. We have a lot of Nigerian players that play in England, or rather Nigerian-born players that have naturalized, either born through Nigerian parents. The likes of Bukayo Saka is a Nigerian and is doing well in England. I don't hear English fans or any other fans singing negative about them. So it's not something that should be condoned. It's something that should be criticized as much as possible. And the Chelsea released a statement that they're carrying out an investigation to find out exactly what happened. And I think it's in the club's best interest to kind of smother this fire as quick as possible, especially before the team, or rather Enzo joins up with the team. There may be a lot of bad blood. So it's something that the club has a lot of work to do to kind of reintegrate him into the team and make sure that things don't blow out of proportion, because it's going to be difficult, for players to play as a team, especially when there's bad blood amongst them. And Enzo Fernandez, I think he's the only Argentine in the team. We have a lot of South American players, especially players from Brazil, but he's the only Argentine on that team. So, and he's one of our most expensive players ever. I think he's the second highest after Caicedo. So it's not something, you relegate him to the bench or you kick him out of the team. So they really have a lot of work to do to kind of salvage the situation. So I think that's all from me. We'll see you again in the next video on the other side of the bridge. Have a good day. Peace.